Count Vronsky.
Alexei, we weren't expecting you. You know the Princess Sorokina? Really, Madame Karenina has quite upstaged us all this evening.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, Alexei, but she shouldn't have come. Of course, you're welcome to stay and hear Patty.
Your lover is in that room, as is your husband. You've slept with half the Imperial Guard, but you won't receive Anna. Worse, you allow your guests to insult her. She's worth 500 of your sword, and you know it. Our friendship is over. Anna.
I hope your mother enjoyed her evening.
I told you not to go.
I shouldn't have shown myself in public. I shouldn't have worn this dress. Drove me to it.
Me? How?
I hate your calmness and your self-possession. If you love me...
For God's sake!
Don't shout at me.
I'm not shouting.
Well, if you love me as I love you, you should have stopped me from going.
How?
Well, you shouldn't have let me go on my own. No one would have insulted me if you were there.
You're right. I'm sorry, I should have been there.
I've given everything up for you.
I've given everything up too.
No, you've given up your career, Alexei. But you can still go where you please. No one insults you. No one calls you a whore. If you were to leave me, no one would think the worst of you.
Anna, we have to go back to him.
Can't.
We have to ask him for a divorce. If we were married, none of this would be happening.
If I ask for a divorce, I lose any chance of seeing my son again. Oh, Alexei. What have we done?
Shooting.
You've just arrived. Come on, shoot.
Oh, the dogs don't know that, do they?
Arthur, you shouldn't shout in your condition. In the wall.
Goodness sake, women do have children in the country, you know.
Yes, and a lot of them die.
A lot of them don't.
I'm sorry, but it has to be said. How far to the nearest doctor?
10 miles.
Why, are you feeling unwell?
10 miles. And the baby's due in midwinter. It's out of the question.
He's a good doctor.
Is he?
When he's sober.
It's out of the question.
Don't keep saying it's out of the question. Kostya doesn't want to go to Moscow. He was born here, on that very couch.
Goodness sake.
He wants our baby to be born here.
A man shouldn't have opinions about such things. To hear him the other evening talking about breastfeeding, your father would turn in his grave.
Daddy's dead.
I think you might have told us.
You know what I mean? For a man to talk about nipples at the dinner table.
this close by and not come and see you.
I'm so glad you did.
Princess?
Alexei, will you help with the bags?
I'm so pleased you're here.
Thank you.
I want to talk to you. I need your help. You're the only one of Anna's friends who's come to see us here. It upsets her terribly.
I know your position in society is a hard
I don't care about society. I don't know whether what we did was right or wrong, but I'm afraid of what's to come. Please. We have a baby. I hope we'll have more, but my daughter is not mine by law. She belongs to Karenin. If we had a son, he would be a Karenin too. He wouldn't be heir to my name or any of this. No matter how many children we have, they won't be mine. I try to talk to Anna, but she gets angry. I love her. I'm happy here, but you understand?
Yes, of course.
He said he'd give her a divorce. He told Steva, if only she'd write to him. I understand it's painful for her, but I think he'd say yes. Talk to her. Try to persuade her.
I'll try.
At last. I've got you to myself.
We're usually alone here. I love that when we're together, but
When he goes away, even if it's just to the races for a day. I'm glad you had a talk. What did he say?
He wants to marry you. He wants to give you and the children his name.
Children? What children?
Well, Annie, and those that will come.
I shan't have any more children.
Well, how do you know?
What gives me the right to have any more children? Remember, I'm not his wife. I keep him as long as love lasts. And how am I going to keep him?